Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Washburn and welcome to a tutorial for interacting with online communities on the Facebook app. In this video, I will provide an overview of Facebook groups. Then I will provide step-by-step instructions for finding an online community, posting questions, updates, and pictures, interacting with posts, searching for a post, and messaging a group member. I will end the video with safe practices to consider. This is the second video of a two-part series, so if you do not yet have a Facebook account, please tap on the link in the description below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills for Older Adults website, created by Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging, where you can view all videos we have on using the Facebook app. Like our first video, Facebook did not sponsor us or pay us money to make a video using their app. We make these videos to support older adults who want to learn more about their smartphones, tablets, and social media. So what are Facebook groups? Facebook groups are virtual online communities where users with common interests or backgrounds can share content, ask questions, and discuss topics. Facebook groups are monitored by group administrators. Group administrators are not employed by Facebook. They are likely volunteers who oversee the group. Facebook groups can be public or private. Private groups require online approval from the group administrator. Posts in a private group are only viewable to approved members. Usually, to join a group requires filling out a short questionnaire on the app. Usually, these are quick and easy to complete. For public groups, anyone can join without approval or filling out an application. All posts on a public group can be viewed by anyone. Most Facebook groups have established rules called community guidelines to ensure positive interactions between members. When a rule is not followed, the group administrator can remove someone from the group. There are many different kinds of groups on Facebook. In the next few slides, I will provide different categories of online groups. The examples shown are a very small fraction of all different kinds of online communities on Facebook. Facebook groups can be based on location. On the very left, we have a buy and sell group for people who live in Fort Collins. We also have a group that reports on how the roads look during bad weather in northern Colorado. There are also some examples of groups that discuss local resources and events. Some groups may appeal to those interested in a certain hobby. You will notice some of these groups cater to a certain demographic. We can see there's an online community for those who enjoy hiking and are 50 years of age and older. Some groups cater to a skill level. For example, there is a group for beginners who are learning how to crochet. You may also find a hobby group for DIY projects, gardening, pickleball, bowling, fishing, and so much more. Many users on Facebook are involved in support, awareness, and activism groups. The examples below show support groups for those who are grandparents raising grandchildren, family caregivers, people living with Parkinson's, and individuals living with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Here are some other different categories of Facebook groups. Sometimes a local church will have their own Facebook group. There are also religious or spiritual groups on Facebook. There are also Facebook groups related to politics, a specific profession, local meetups, online gaming, education, fan clubs, book clubs, parenting, and more. This is a picture of what a post looks like within a Facebook group and how group members interact with a post. At the top of the screen is the initial post. Then below, we have people who have replied to the post with suggestions or other thoughts. There is also a text box at the bottom of the screen that you can tap on to reply to the discussion if you would like to. We will next transition into some step-by-step instructions for finding and joining an online community on Facebook. First, on the home screen, tap on the Facebook app icon. Then, tap on Home, located at the bottom left corner of the screen. Then, tap on the search icon located at the top right corner of the screen. The search icon is characterized by a magnifying glass. Next, type in an interest using the keyboard. Then, tap the search or enter key located at the bottom right corner of the screen. Listed on the slide are more examples of different types of groups you might be interested in being involved with. After searching, tap on Group, located at the top of the screen. Then, tap on Join on a group you are interested in joining. Underneath each group name, you can see whether it is a private or public group. If it is a private group, joining requires filling out a quick application. If it is a public group, you can join the group and start posting without administrator approval. To join a private group, you will have to fill out a series of questions. Some will be multiple choice, some questions may be short responses. To answer a multiple choice question, tap on the circle to the right of the answer. To answer a short response, tap on the text box that says "Write your answer" to display the keyboard to type in your answer. Once you have answered everything, tap on Submit, located at the bottom of the screen. Next, we will learn about how to post questions, updates, and pictures to a group. When you post something, all group members will be able to see it and respond to the post. In this video, we will take a look at how to post within a group, but if you want to post questions, life updates, and pictures to all your Facebook friends, tap on What's on Your Mind, located at the top of the homepage. Posting to your friends and posting to a Facebook group is nearly the same process. To post to a group, tap on Menu, located at the bottom right corner of the screen. Then, tap on Groups. Next, tap on the group you would like to post to at the top of the screen. If you are involved in many groups, drag a finger horizontally to the left on the banner of groups located at the top of the screen. I have outlined this banner in blue. Next, tap on Write Something. You can also tap on the Write icon, which is located at the bottom right corner of the screen to create a post. The Write icon is characterized by an outline of a pencil. Then, tap on Submit a Post for admin approval to display the keyboard. Using the keyboard, type what you would like to post. The content of your post should follow the community guidelines and have something to do with the mission of the group. So, for example, you don't want to post a picture of you fishing if you're going to post something to a knitting group. Above the keyboard are some icons you can add to your post. Starting on the left is the picture icon where you can add pictures from your Photos app to your Facebook post. Moving to the right is the tag icon where you can tag others in your post. Tagging a person shows that they were involved in some way with the post. For example, maybe they were in a picture you took. On Facebook, it's customary to only tag people you personally know. Next is the location icon, which allows you to add your approximate location to the post. Next is the emoji icon. This allows you to add a feeling to the post. Next is the text icon, which is characterized by the letters AA. This icon allows you to change the color of the text. Finally, on the very right is a coin. Tapping on the coin allows you to start a fundraiser with a nonprofit. You don't have to use any of these additional features to your Facebook post. Your Facebook post can be just text if you want. Once you are finished creating your post, tap on Post, located at the top right corner of the screen. For many Facebook groups, a group administrator must approve of the post before it is seen by the rest of the group. Next, let's take a look at how you can interact with people's posts. Under every post is a series of icons that allow you to interact with the post. On the very left is the like button. Tapping on the like button shows support for the post. To the right of the like button, you can comment on the post. Tapping on Comment will display the keyboard for the user to reply to the original poster. To the right of the comment is the copy icon. This will copy the link for you to paste it in a text box. Last, on the right is the share icon, which allows you to send the post to a Facebook friend. Let's take a look at how to comment on a post. First, tap on Comment under the post. Then, type a message you would like the original poster to see. Then, tap on the send icon located on the right side of the message text box. The send icon is often blue and looks like a paper plane. A cool feature about Facebook groups is that you can also search for a specific post or information within a group. These steps might look familiar. First, tap on the menu icon located at the bottom right corner. Then, tap on Groups. Next, tap on a group at the top of the screen. Then, tap on the search icon located at the top right corner of the screen, which is characterized as a magnifying glass. Next, type in some keywords about a topic you would like more information about. Then, tap on the search button located at the bottom right corner of the screen. Whenever I'm searching for information, I usually use a few keywords as opposed to typing in a whole question. This may reduce the number of posts generated by the search. For example, I typed in daycare because I'm interested in daycare recommendations. Once you have tapped search, Facebook will generate all the posts within the group. That includes the keyword. You can scroll to view more posts by dragging a finger from the middle to the top of the screen. For longer posts, Facebook won't show all the text. If you want to view the whole post, tap on See More, located at the bottom right corner of each post. Next, we will learn how to message someone in a group if you aren't Facebook friends already. First, it's important to know you will be notified when someone messages you on Facebook. Notifications can be found on your lock screen, which is the screen display shown when you click on the power button of your phone. You will also see Facebook messages in the notification center, which can be found by dragging a finger from the top to the bottom of the screen. A cool feature of smartphones is that you can tap on the message banner found on the notification center or lock screen, and it will open the chat function to reply. Another important thing to note is that it is customary to only message people in a Facebook group that you have interacted with on a post. For example, on the picture on the right is a post from a Buy Nothing group, which is our city-based groups where people give away free items. In the comment section, we see that a group member commented they are interested in the dog kennel being given away. Then, the original poster replied to the group members saying they will DM them. DM is an acronym for direct message. Sometimes group members will say PM, which means private message. If you were curious about more acronyms frequently used on Facebook groups, I have written a list of acronyms and their meanings on the left. Tap on the screen to pause the video if you would like a second to read them. So let's say you want to message someone who posted something you would like to discuss with them in a private message. First, tap on their profile picture to the right of the group member's name. This will pull up their profile. Then tap on Message located on the left side of the screen. When you open a chat box with a friend, you will notice a series of icons located towards the bottom of the screen. I'm going to talk about these icons from left to right. First, on the left, we have the camera icon, which opens the camera to take a picture to send to the person you are chatting with. Then we have the picture icon. Tapping on the picture icon will open your photo album app, where you can select multiple pictures to send to the person you are chatting with. Moving to the right, we have the microphone icon, which allows you to write a message using speech to text. Once you tap on the microphone, your phone will start generating text using words spoken out loud. Once you are done speaking, tap on the microphone again to end the listening session. Moving to the right, we have the letters AA. Tapping on AA will display the keyboard for you to type a message. Lastly, on the very right corner, there's a smiley face, which will display the emoji keyboard. This allows you to send emojis and other fun graphics to your friend. If you would like an in-depth overview about navigating messaging functions on the smartphone, I recommend watching our video on texting with smartphones. Texting with smartphones and messaging people on Facebook function very similarly. You will notice at the top of the chat is the person's name. This is how you know who you are sending a message to. To send a message to someone, tap on AA to display the keyboard. Then type the message you would like to send. Then tap on the send icon. The send icon on Facebook is a triangle, somewhat resembling a paper plane, located on the right-hand side of the screen. If you would like to return to all other functions of Facebook, tap on the back icon located at the top left corner of the screen. To send a picture, tap on the picture icon, then tap on the pictures you would like to send. You can scroll vertically, dragging a finger from the bottom to the middle of the screen to view more photos. Then tap on the blue Send button located at the bottom of the screen. As you and the other group member message each other, you will notice your friends' messages will appear on the left side of the screen while your messages will appear on the right side. If you would like to find the private message conversation in the future, tap on Home, located at the bottom left corner of the screen. Then tap the chat icon, located at the top right corner of the screen. Then tap on the name of the person you would like to message to open the private message conversation. Now that we have learned about connecting with people using Facebook groups, I want to provide some safe practices to consider when using social media. In some Facebook groups, such as any buy and sell or buy nothing group, the community guidelines require posts to include an approximate location. Note that doesn't mean to post your home address. Many people will post the pickup location near a main intersection they live near or a park or other landmark. Another thing to keep in mind is misinformation is very common on the internet. As someone who studied health and exercise science, I've seen quite a bit of misinformation regarding diets, weight loss, and nutrition. So I always say that assume everyone in the group is a non-expert on a subject. People often use Facebook groups to share opinions, not necessarily evidence-based facts. Facebook is not an academic site. The purpose of Facebook is for social connection and sharing life updates. Another safety consideration is to avoid engaging or interacting with posts where the offer seems too good to be true, such as prizes, giveaways, trips, and money. Now, if you are involved in a group whose purpose is to give things away to reduce waste, like a Buy Nothing group, you will have to use your best judgment here. If the group member you are private messaging asks for an email, phone number, or other information that seems irrelevant to the conversation, that might be a red flag they are trying to scam you. Lastly, never give out any private information such as your email, phone number, social security number, banking information. We covered a ton of things regarding connecting with online communities using Facebook groups. If you would like a written guide of all the content in this video today, tap on the link below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills for Older Adults website created by Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging, where you can view the written guide for this video as well as watch other video tutorials for other apps on the smartphones and tablets. I hope this video was helpful for learning more about Facebook.